Hello everyone, welcome back to another Master Duel video. This one will also be about the Drytron deck. This time I'm going to be talking about how to build the deck, which a lot of people have been asking, as well as some of the basic combos that you can do. This deck is a little bit more expensive gem-wise compared to some of the other meta decks, but you can definitely build it free to play without spending any money, as long as you spend your gems wisely. I'm going to show you how to do that. In the shop, we have some of these packs here, like Stalwart Force, Revival of Legends Master Pack. I really wouldn't bother wasting gems on these, because the chances of getting what you want are really low. As you can see in the Master Pack, there's 6,750 cards, so what are the chances that you're going to pull Drytrons? Pretty low. Same with these ones. This one's just bad, it doesn't have anything really good, it's just nostalgia bait. Stalwart Force. It has good cards, but they're all from like different archetypes. There's not many stables. There's like a couple, but it's mostly archetype cards, so I don't think this one's worth it either. It's just randomly hoping that you get a specific archetype. So what you do want to do is make use of the crafting system, which is really extremely useful and allows you to unlock secret packs that have all of the cards within a specific archetype. So for example, if you want to play Sky Strikers, you want to unlock this pack, which has like all the Sky Striker cards that you could need. So when you pull your use your gems here and buy packs, the chances of you getting Sky Striker cards are way higher than by using any of the other packs. But the question is, how do you unlock these secret packs? Because if you go there, you might not see the ones that you want. In fact, at the beginning you won't have any here. There will be nothing here. So you need to unlock them by getting a super rare or an ultra rare from that specific archetype. How would you do that? For example, let's look at the Drytron deck here. There are three main secret packs that you want with Drytrons. One of them will be the Celestial Dragon and Bear. That has all the Drytron cards. There is the Miraculous Advent, which has all of the Herald cards. And then there is the Souls of Sublime Gods, which has all of the Cyber Angels. So, if you want to unlock the Drytron pack, for example, it's actually pretty simple to do. You just need to get some SR points by collecting any Ultra or Super Rares from opening other packs. And you just want to dismantle the ones that you don't need. So I don't need this one, for example. Dismantle. I get plus 10 SR points. And what this means is you can take any three super rares, literally any three, and they don't have to be the same ones, they can be different ones. Dismantle them, you get 30 SR points, and you can use that to build any SR of your choice. So I want to generate a Drytron Alpha here. I have more than 30 super rare points, so I can generate. And then once you do that, you'll get a notification like this. You have to go, you've unlocked the secret pack Celestial Dragon and Bear. So if you go to the, alright, not that, ignore this, because this just shows every card. Go to featured cards, and then you'll see which ones you are likely to pull from this secret pack. This is all of the Drytron cards. Beta, which you need, obviously. Draconids, Alpha, you need, Zeta, Gamma, all of the Drytron cards. So you can go to the shop. If you exit out of there, you can go to the shop and then find the secret pack that you just unlocked. It'll be at the bottom for me. Open it, and then you can pull 10 packs. Not all of the packs will be from this selection of cards. I don't know exactly how it works yet. I believe it's like 50% of the cards come from this pack and 50% come from that master pack, which has every single card. Something like that. But your odds of getting Drytron cards are much higher by doing this. So that is how you would get your Drytron cards that you need. Now if you want to get the Herald cards, you can craft Herald of the Arclight here. I don't quite have enough to do that. I will get some super rare points real quick because I have some super rares that I don't need. Dismantle. Now I have 30, over 30, so I can generate one Herald of the Arclight. And then I unlock the Miraculous Advent Secret Pack. For this one, look at the featured cards here. It has all kinds of ritual support, but including Megaliths, Mantra of the 10,000 Hands, all incantations as well. And Preparation Rites is an extremely good card. But most importantly for our deck, we have Herald of Ultimateness or Perfection, whichever one you need. Diviner, which you definitely need 3 of. Herald of the Arclight. Herald of Orange Light it's only a rare, thankfully, so it's not going to run up your gem price too much. Then you can just pull from here, and like I said, you're not guaranteed to get what you want, but your chances are much better of doing this. Okay, and then that is the Herald pack. The third one is the Cyber Angel pack. Basically want to craft Cyber Angel Benten. It's a super rare. I don't have enough yet. Let me do that. Dismantle this super rare that I don't need. Dismantle whatever this is. Some of them give you 15 instead of 10 if they have like higher rarity, like this one's glossy as you can see. So I get actually 15 from this. That's even nicer. So now I have 30. I can generate one Benten. Now that I've generated a super rare or ultra rare from the Cyber Angel pack, I have unlocked Souls of the Sublime Gods. And if you look at the featured cards here, this has all of the Cyber Angel cards that I need. Benten, Eater 10 if you want to play that. If it has Natasha as well in here. So yeah. You can pull from here now to try to get the Cyber Angel cards you want. Alternatively, if you have enough super rare and ultra rare gems, you don't need to pull from the packs at all. Because obviously at the end of the day, you're kind of gambling there and hoping that you get what you want. But if you have enough points, you can just craft whatever you want. If I had 30 ultra rare points, which I don't right now, but I could just generate a Diviner of the Herald, right? If you go to, you can literally just generate any. If I want to generate a Nibiru the Primal Being, it's an ultra rare. I just need to get 30 ultra rares points by dismantling other ultra rares. So yeah, the basic process is you get gems to open packs which give you super rares and ultra rares. You dismantle the ones you don't need, and then use those points to craft the cards that you do need. And to unlock the secret pack, you just need to craft a super rare or ultra rare from this pack. So yeah, that's the basic gist of how to build the deck core. It's a little confusing at first, but you'll get the hang of how the crafting system works once you play around with it a little bit. And from there, you basically go on to do the same process for your staple cards. Called by the Grave, for example, Max C. These ones are not available within a secret pack. They're only available in the master pack. So rather than going and wasting your gems here, praying that you pull a Max C, which you almost certainly won't, you want to craft it by using those ultra rare points. Any 3 ultra rares can get you 1 ultra rare of your choice. So it's really nice. Forbidden Droplet is actually a little different. This one is in the secret pack, which is very nice. Deceitful Wings of Darkness. I don't know what I can craft to open it right now, but it has Forbidden Droplet, Forbidden Chalice, and a couple other cards that are really good in there. So that for this card specifically, it might actually be worth going into that secret pack. But most of your other ones, Access Code Talker, I believe, is not in a secret pack. Oh no, it is. This one is. So even Access Code Talker is in the secret pack. You can craft something like, if you're interested in playing other cards within that pack, like say you're playing Code Talkers or maybe Salamander Greats, you can craft Transcode Talker, which is a super rare, and then you can open up that box and then start pulling from there. But for this deck specifically, I would say you just craft the access code using UR points because there's nothing else you want from that box. Zeus, I believe. Yeah, it's not in a secret pack, it's only a master pack. Yeah, you pretty much get the idea there. That is the best way to use your gems. Ash Blossom, I just remembered there is a deal for Ash Blossom. You can get one guaranteed Ash Blossom if you buy the bundle deal, I believe. Yes. So I would definitely get these. You can only buy them one each. They are 750 gems, but that is a better value than buying the master packs, which is normally 1,000 gems for 10 of them. So I would just get one of these, and you get guaranteed. You get one Ash Blossom guaranteed, one Lightning Storm guaranteed, one Solemn Judgment. So it's easily worth it, I would say. And even in that process, when you are getting those master packs, you open up cards that are in secret packs, and then you unlock those secret packs. So you get a notification when you pull the master packs. You have unlocked these secret packs for a limited time. So yeah, these secret packs, they do technically just last 24 hours, but you can just craft another super rare within them again, or ultra rare, and you get it refreshed. Even if it expires, you can just do it again, like I just did. Mine are already expired, but I just crafted another super rare, and you get it for another 24 hours. So there's no restriction on that currently. It's very nice. But yeah, just being smart with your gems will allow you to craft this deck definitely without having to spend any money. Even though there are a lot of ultra rares, you do get plenty of gems from doing the solo missions. So just by completing those, grinding them, and even playing online will allow you to complete lifetime missions that give you additional gems for buying packs. So these are some of the missions. I also did buy the gold pass. This one is easily worth it also. It's only 600 gems, and you get 600 gems worth of rewards. Plus you get these super rare, ultra rare rewards as well. So it's definitely worth it. I would buy this immediately as soon as you start the game. It's another good way to use your gems efficiently. Yeah, that's all for this part of the video. I guess in the next part I will show you some basic Drytron combos that you need to know. This deck can be pretty non-linear and hand-dependent, but there are some basic ones that you do need to know. If you start with just Alpha and Zeta, for example, what do you do from there, and how exactly the deck works. Yeah, I will now move on to that part of the video. Okay, so for the first combo here, it's going to be the bread and butter combo, the standard Alpha plus Zeta. The way that these cards work is they tribute either another Drytron monster or a ritual monster to special summon themselves, and then as part of the same effect they get one additional effect. So Alpha, for example, is your main starter, tribute Zeta, then will special summon itself, and then you can add a ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Zeta does the same thing, it tributes a Drytron or a ritual monster to special summon itself, and then you can add a ritual spell from your deck to your hand. So let's see what the standard combo here is. So first you're going to start with Alpha, tribute Zeta, special summon itself, then add Cyber Angel Benten from your deck to your hand. Cyber Angel Benten has an effect where when it's tributed, you can add one Light Fairy monster from your deck to your hand. And that effect is not once per turn, so you can keep doing it, and which is why it's a very powerful card in this deck. So Zeta, well, also Drytrons can special summon themselves either from their hand or the graveyard. So Zeta is in the graveyard, it tributes Benten here, special summon itself, and then add a ritual spell from your deck to your hand. So you're going to add Meteonus Drytron, which is the main ritual spell for this deck. And then after that chain resolves, Benten's effect will activate. You can add a Light Fairy from your deck to your hand. So I'm going to add Diviner of the Herald. Now you're going to overlay these two, Alpha and Zeta, overlay them into the Xyz monster, Drytron New Beta Fafnir. This is an extremely good card for the archetype as well. When it's Xyz summoned, it has 3 effects, but the main one right now is you can send a Drytron card from your deck to the graveyard. So here you're going to send Drytron Gamma, Drytron Gamma has the effect, it special summons itself in the same way as the others, and then you can special summon a Drytron monster from your graveyard. So it helps get more bodies on the board. It's also very good. So Diviner of the Herald, you normal summon it, and you can send one level 2, or you can send one fairy monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. So you're going to send Herald of the Arclight from the extra deck, because when this card is sent to the graveyard, it can let you add a ritual monster or ritual spell from your deck to your hand. And in the process, as part of Diviners of the Herald's effect, it gains 4 levels. It gains levels equal to the level of the sent monster. So Herald is level 4, so Diviner gains 2 plus 4 equals 6. And that will come up later. Now you use Meteonis Drytron. This lets you ritual summon by attributing machine monsters based on their attack rather than their level, which is how most ritual summoning works. So it's a little bit unique. And View Beta has the effect that when you are ritual summoning, by using Meteonis Drytron, you can detach materials from it as part of the requirement. Which is very useful as it keeps additional bodies on board. So here you detach one machine, which has more than 1800 attack, which is what Benten has. Alpha has 2000, and so does, well, they all have 2000. So now Benten's on field, it's level 6. This is why we wanted to increase Diviner's level to 6. We overlay them for Beatrice. Beatrice is an extremely good Exceeds monster, which once per turn as a quick effect can detach one material from its card and send any card from your deck to the graveyard. That is an extremely powerful effect, as we will see. Meteonis Drytron. You can activate that now. You can do this later, but I'm just doing it now here. When it's in the graveyard, you can target one Drytron monster you control, reduce its attack by exactly 1000 until the end of the next turn, and then adds it back to your hand. You can do that. That is once per turn. So it's obviously very good because you can reuse the ritual summon effect, because that effect is not once per turn. Here we're going to use Beatrice. We're going to send Eva. Eva is a very powerful card in this deck. It can banish up to 2 other light fairy monsters from your field or graveyard. So we're going to banish the Herald of the Arclight and Diviner that are in the graveyard since we don't need them anymore. And it can add the same number of level 2 or lower light fairy monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. What you're going to search here is Herald of the Orange Light and Diviner of the Herald. Herald of the Orange Light is a hand trap, which is when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can send this card and one other fairy monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation, and you can destroy it. So this is really good for stopping cards like Nibiru, the Primal Being, or even Maxi if you have this card in your opening hand. Or if you're going second, you can just use it on your opponent to destroy one of their cards and negate the monster effect and completely catch them off guard. So it's a really good card. So here we are activating Gamma by attributing the Benten in hand. Then we special summon Alpha as part of Gamma's effect. Then we trigger Benten again. Like I said, it's not once per turn. We add Herald of Ultimateness, who is the big boss monster for this deck. This card is absolutely bonkers. You can ritual summon this with, by the way, with the way ritual monsters work, they say that you can ritual summon this with Oracle of the Herald, but you don't have to. That is a different ritual spell, but you don't need to use that. You can do it, but you don't have to. So, yeah, and the effect is stupid. When your opponent would special summon a monsters, or activate a spell / trap card, or a monster effect, you can send one fairy monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate the special summon or activation, and if you do, destroy that card. So this effect is also not once per turn or even once per chain. So basically, that kind of reveals what the purpose of this deck is, as you can see, is to get Herald of Ultimateness on the board, get as many fairy monsters in your hand as possible, and negate everything that your opponent tries to do. So we're going to summon Herald here, we're going to link these two over here into IP Masquerena. IP Masquerena, during your opponent's turn, you can use it to link summon into Nightmare Unicorn. And Nightmare Unicorn will shuffle one of your opponent's cards back to the deck. So it's great disruption as well. Here you're just going to end the turn here. You already have 2 negates in your hand for Herald. But then during your opponent's turn, you can use Beatrice again since it's a quick effect. And you send another Eva. Banish 2 again, so you get 2 more. Now you have 4 Omni negates in your hand. So at this point, your opponent is under a lot of pressure to get rid of this, or else they're going to lose the game. And this is all off of just 2 cards, Alpha plus Zeta. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit faster through this one. This is similar, but you're starting with just Drytron Nova and Drytron Zeta. So Nova is one of your best cards as well. It special summons 1 Drytron from your deck, but destroyed during the end phase. That part doesn't matter at all. You're going to get it off field anyways. And then also you should be aware of this restriction that it has. This is true of all Drytron monsters. They have this restriction that says you cannot special summon monsters except monsters that cannot be normal summon / set the turn you activate this card. This doesn't restrict you from normal summoning, it just restricts what you can special summon. So you would not be able to special summon something like Diviner of the Herald, for example, because that is a monster that can be normal summoned or set. But this does not prevent you from going into extra deck monsters or ritual monsters, because they cannot be normal summoned and set by nature. That's how they are. So yeah, you link Alpha into Link Karibo so you can get Alpha in the graveyard, and now it's the exact same play from here. Alpha tribute Zeta. And same thing, except you have an additional body on board. Really nice. So you send Gamma, Diviner, you send Herald of the Arclight, overlay into Beatrice, send Eva, get 2 more negates in your hand for the Herald. And continue there, you search Herald. And yeah, so same thing, if during your opponent's turn you send another Eva and get 2 more. You have 4 negates once again, and IP Masquerena to spin back one of your opponent's cards to the deck. This is basically impossible to play through unless they have cards like Forbidden Droplet or Kaijus to get rid of the Herald. Otherwise, they're completely screwed. Okay, next we're going to do Alpha Benten. This is pretty common now that we have Benten is unlimited in this game. Chances of opening this up are pretty good. You do need to know what to do here. Here we're going to go straight for Beatrice here, since we don't have enough bodies on board yet to go for new beta. And now we will add Medionis back to hand. Now we go for new beta because we needed Gamma to get the additional body on board. Here you get a free draw with Delta. That's the other one that you haven't seen yet. But yeah. And then during your opponent's turn, you do Beatrice again, send Eva to the graveyard, and you get 2 more negates in your hand. Then you have IP Masquerena. This is another combo that you can do with the same starting hand. This is a little bit different. It is much stronger though, I would say. So we're going to make use of Union Carrier here, which is a link monster that you do need in your extra deck, and this will show you why. So you get more Benten treasure. It starts the same as the previous combo, but instead of going into View Beta, you go into Union Carrier here. The Union Carrier is a link to machine monster. It has the ability to equip any monster from your hand or deck to it. And if you do the equip monster, well, you can equip it to any monster, and the equipped monster gains 1000 attack, which is perfect because each of the Drytrons have 2000 attack, the Herald has 2000 attack, so it works perfectly with this archetype. The Union Carrier, you can equip Eva. So Eva is the same you saw before. This is a different way of getting Eva in the graveyard. So here, since Union Carrier is conveniently a machine monster, now with 2000 attack, you can summon Herald over it. So this one, as a result, send Eva to the graveyard. Now you can trigger Eva right now and get 2 negates to your hand. Then, during your opponent's turn, do the same thing as with Beatrice. Just send another Eva and get 2 more. So you still end with the 4 negates. You don't have IP Masquerena this time, but you do have 4 negates, which is really awesome. Okay, now there's a weirder hand here. You have Alpha plus Gamma. This is also a full combo. It's not immediately clear why, but you'll see. Then you go from your Beta. Double Diviner. Get to another Benten. Zeta, Tribute Benten. Now you have Diviner, or you have Ultimateness in your hand. Beatrice, Overlay, send an Eva. Now you use Meteonis' effect to add back to hand. And summon Herald. And then we get IP Masquerade. So this is still a full combo, even though it wasn't Alpha Zeta, it was Alpha Gamma. It just shows like how versatile this deck is. Yeah, those are the main combos that I wanted to show. This deck is pretty non-linear. It depends on your hand. There are a lot of different combo routes that you can go down, but these are just like the standard ones that show like the bread and butter of the deck. Yeah, hopefully these guides were helpful. Thanks for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe if I helped you. Peace.